I'm one of your instructors, navigators, or probably by the looks of some blank looks of some of the faces, just to keep that side of the car down. As you see, I do that fairly well. This is Davey, and this is Phil. We're going to be running 3 cars, split into 3 groups. They're all 1 metre micros, so and they all go sideways, and they're actually quite an interesting car to ride around here. You can get them at sort of 90 degrees to the road and still sort of bring it back. You split into 3 groups, and where's James Ellis? Thanks for volunteering, James. You're up first. Good lad. James is up first with Phil. James, Edward, Ben, Johnny, and Jake are all with Phil here. Dale, where are you? Here. Dale, you're up with Davey. Dale, Ryan, Callum, Matthew, and James are all with Davey here. They have a lot more manners than me. The 3rd car, the people that really lost. Where's Lauren? Cameron? I see my son and daughter both called Lauren and Cameron. That's the right. And Joshua, you have me, and I'll apologise to you now. You'll be driving your little heart out and you hear this giggling going on in the passenger seat. Doing this for 17 years has just got to me, you know. It's only when I start twitching do you have to worry about it, alright? And actual fact, the cars just happen to be red, white and blue, so it's, I hope there's nobody offended by that there. Phil's in the white car, Davey's in the red car, and we've got the blue car. Right, the good thing, or the unfortunate thing about the blue car is, it's currently does this banner in the corner, it's Formula 1000 Championship. All these 3 cars have done that championship, but the blue car is currently out being driven by a girl. The seat doesn't move in it, so that's why we picked you 3, because you fit it, whereas the seat's adjustable in the other cars for all the rest of us, alright? So first and foremost, you're here to enjoy yourself. Your mum and dad have spent a lot of money on you to bring you here. Some people see us with the what we call the clipboard and they think it's like a test. It's not. We're not here to pass or fail you. Myself, Davey and Phil have 2 jobs here to do today. Our first job is to help you enjoy the day, give you instructions so you can drive the car correctly. Our second job is to save you from yourself. Because this is not PlayStation. When you're on your roof in the middle of the field, you just don't press the reset button and you're back to the start and everything's okay here. There are consequences to the actions that are going off here. You can't put a wheel off, you can't roll the car, so please listen to what the 3 of us have to say. Don't get me wrong, it's good fun and good crack. So you're here to enjoy yourself. Secondly, you're here to go sideways. I want to see you oversteer. I want to see whether your spoiler's coming out of the corner of a ride. That's what you're here for. The track is all about corners. I can see the mothers and fathers getting a bit worried now. They're talking about sideways action. Right? They're all about corners. So get sideways. I'll say, Davey and Phil have a little bit more manners than me. When I get, if you're not going sideways enough for me, I start putting the handbrake out of the floor and start getting you that way. Alright? Thirdly, we want to add a bit of speed to the sideways. But we want to do the speed with control. It's got to be controlled speed. By the way, have any of you done this before? Legally? Oh, Mum's nodding the way now there, she hasn't. Maybe she has to do it. Right, so again, if you haven't driven, do not be embarrassed to tell us that you haven't driven. We will teach you, we'll show you what the clutch, brake and throttle is all about. But it's important that we know what sort of driving experience you have when you get into the car. So Phil and David may ask you a question, don't be frightened to say, no, I haven't driven before, or only driven an automatic, or whatever, because there is differences. I know most of you have probably done the go-karting, this is different. The go-kart is all about keeping lovely straight lines, and you usually have a lot of grip on the go-karts. There's going to be no grip out here, because if you didn't see it, we just wet that track to make it even more slippy. It's half loose, half tarmac, so the car is, there's not going to be a lot of grip. So that car's going to want to take you off the road everywhere. So we've got to do it with control. So in order to do that we use 2 stages. This is where you get into the cars. This is where Mum and Dad nod them down to laugh. Support you. Alright? The first stage will be down into this bottom hairpin and back up. That's a kilometre right around the outside of that, by the way. Your second stage will be in the opposite direction, right around the outside. The light coloured areas are tarmac, the dark coloured areas are loose. This is about 25 mph sideways around that top corner, that hairpin. But funny enough, slowest corner on the track, but that's where most people spin. Because you're asking the car to work the most and people get over excited with the throttle and they hit it too hard and the next minute we're off into the grass so you go backwards. The likes of this corner is fairly interesting for us as instructors. Several good corners like that corner, you know, several ones. But that one especially for us as instructors, you're doing 25 mile/hour around that corner. What speed are you doing when you get down to here? Maybe 60 mile/hour maybe? Around that corner sideways, and we're shouting brake, brake, brake. And you can see in the open face helmet, I have more guts than him. He's telling me to brake, I don't need to brake. Next month we're doing the shopping for mum and for the diamonds, it's about here somewhere, alright? If we say brake, it's just generally time to brake, alright? Okay. So, in order to enjoy yourself, sideways at speed, the last thing you do here is bury the throttle. If you bury the throttle, there's only one place you're going to be in the feet. Squeeze the throttle. Wee cars, although they're only 1 metre cars, they're still quite throttle responsive. As soon as you touch the throttle, they're going to give you wheel spin and speed. So squeeze the throttle. Use your heel as a hinge and feed the power in, ease it out. I would suggest you take it easier, and because these cars are probably different than anything else you've done. So they're a wee bit more active, a wee bit more ready to slide around than most of the road cars. So squeeze the throttle. Give your time to get your steering sorted out, and away you go. The other way to go fast right here is brake. If you don't brake, you're going to be slow. Very simple. You come down into this corner here and you go to turn in. You turn the wheel. Not a lot of grip, that's all lovely, slippy, up-to-date gravel. So there's no grip, front end turns. You decide, and the car continues to go on, takes the front wheels with it, that's called understeer, where the car won't turn into the corner. The wheels are trying to work that way, the car's trying to work that way. More weight in the car than on the front wheel, so it continues to work that way, the way it goes. So what you do then is, because it's not turning into the corner, what's your natural reaction? Oh, this broke, turn more lock on. You make the problem worse. Now, the biggest problem now is you're no longer in control of the car, because the car will decide when it's going to turn and how long it turns for. Because if you keep the weight in the centre of something or other, it spins very, O-level physics, it spins very, very easy. Put the weight on the extremities, it takes a lot more effort. So if you brake, weight comes off the rear onto the front, pressures your front tyres, gives you more grip, allows you to turn. And if you increase the pressure on the brake pedal, the axle's now light. Look what happens to the car in relation to the front wheels. You've made the car turn. Whereas if you don't brake, the car will eventually get down to turning speed and it'll just stop turning again. Your biggest problem is you've all the lock the wrong way. Now there's your big steering wheel to get it back. And if you're quick enough to catch it there, you start the pendulum motion, the car just does that. If you brake, weight's on the front, allows the front to turn. We bid to increase the pressure, car turns itself. You've now got the car where you want it to go. Apply the throttle and the car powers on into the corners. Steering the cars, you thought you were only here to drive, didn't you? You're looking more to this driving lark than you think. Hands at a quarter to 3 and steer from 3 to 9, 9 to 3. If you do what they ask you to do in your driving test, this is for mums and dads too. Tail end goes out to the left, we now have to steer left to go that. You start shuffling, right? Because you're never meant to get sideways in the road, but sometimes you do. The car goes like that. Back end starts coming in the line, and then he turns the steering wheel of the turn. No way of knowing, so you shuffle, end up one lockout, put the power on, car's away that way. And then the tail's away that way, and now there's a shuffle match back and forward, and round we go. Whereas if you work hands at quarter to 3, 3 to 9, 9 to 3, every time you come back to 3 o'clock, you know where your front wheels are. And that's really important in a front wheel drive car, if you know where your front wheels are. Now you won't be able to go the whole way around the track, especially these curtains, like that there. Don't do what a guy done on my way about 2 years ago. Came up into this corner and the tail end went out. He steered into it, but there wasn't enough lock, and he just drove straight into the bank. He said, "Sure, you told me to do that." If you do need more lock, please take a second bite of the steering wheel, but at least that way, when you come back to 3 o'clock, you know where your front wheels are. The rule of thumb is the more lock you have on, the less throttle you put in. The less lock you have on, the more throttle you can put in. So now we're tying the hands to the feet. The biggest mistake people make, as a road driver, you accelerate to go faster, you brake to slow down, you turn the steering wheel to steer. But that's why this company stops whenever the snow comes, because the steering wheel doesn't work anymore. Well, me and Davey, you know, we do our demo runs, you'll see we steer the cars with the pedals as much as the steering wheel. So we've now got to use the brakes and the throttle to steer the car as much as the steering wheel. So work like that. A safety tip for today: there's tires in the air, there's grading all there, and there's a hole there. They're there for a reason. If you have one of those tires at speed and your thumbs are on the inside like that there, That steering wheel will just do that, and you break your scaffold bone. And you can't play PlayStation with a busted scaffold bone. Alright, so that's no good. Put your thumbs like this, or like that, as opposed to like that there. And then the wheels harmlessly pull out of your hand. Don't do that for exactly the same reason. Seats, helmets, bucket seats, roll cages, full harnesses. It's as close to running as we can possibly make it. But like I say, there is a consequence to your action. Take it easier, let speed come to you. You drive the car. Don't worry about confidence or anything. We'll look after you. Hopefully you'll be leaving a lot more confident than you arrived. But work with us and we'll work with you. The great thing about working with young people is they tend to listen. They don't listen to their mums and dads, right? Nothing, but they tend to listen to us. And they get it. Because the boys are going to take us for a demo run at the end of it, and then you'll see how a car is really driven. These are all Irish champions, they know what they're doing. I just christ it up if you fill up my rally career, so just ignore me. Alright. I think I've done enough talking. Toilet facilities, tea, coffee's all up here. When you're coming out to the cars, please walk out round the back of the car, because I wouldn't trust the person in the driver's seat that they wouldn't drop the clutch and try to collect insurance off you. Alright? Okay? So walk out round the back cars. Mums and dads, when you're coming out, please walk out round the back of the car as well to take photographs. You're more than welcome to do that, but please just be careful of the person behind the steering wheel. We'll be helping strapping in, or there'll be somebody down there strapping in as well. If the mums and dads would supervise that, it's infrequent contact, but you know, it's frequent belts on it, it'll be okay. We can just supervise it when we're doing it. It's just to keep us straight. Alright.